Bonjour, bonjour, hello everyone. And the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League proudly presents to you the Bradford Rattlers and the Ville Marie Pirates. It's always an exciting game when you get one of the Quebec teams here in Bradford at the BWG, as we like to call it, because we just know all the crazy fans out in Quebec just love to watch these two teams play, and we love to have you guys. Even if you are cheering for the Pirates, we still love to have you in this live stream, in this chat, watching this game, wherever you are tuning in to watch some GMHL action. We've got some Sunday night action on ice here tonight from the Bradford West Goulenberry Arena. The Sven Musi line will start first against the Oliver Lamont line of the Ville Marie Pirates, and the puck has been dropped, and we are underway. This is the second time in this early season that these two teams will meet, and they will meet plenty of more times, as there are two teams in this Northern Division that are no longer in the GMHL, taking a year hiatus, the New Tech Civics and the Almeguin Spartans being the two teams. So these two teams have to get familiar with each other because they will be seeing each other quite a lot. Bradford Rattlers are able to get possession of the puck first, and they have maintained possession normally through this first 40 seconds of this young first period. Pavel Rodskov after it for the Bradford Rattlers. He can find it away to Sven Musi. Send Musi a nice stretch pass to Burns. Daniel Burns stops on a dime, but he's shoulder checked by Ethan Bork, who tried to get it across and just wide, as back behind the play, a delayed penalty coming up, and this will be on the Ville Pirates. William Daniel Burns doing a great job drawing that penalty, and serving it will be number 5, Ethan Bork, native of Amos, Quebec. So the Bradford Rattlers get their first power play 55 seconds into the contest. Starting netminders for tonight's contest for the Bradford Rattlers, number 31, the native of Dickinson, North Dakota, Zane Clausen. Actually, check that. I believe I got a text from a family member of Zane Clausen to correct me on his origin and where he is from. So during the whistle, or when I can, I'll look at that text message from a family member of Zane Clausen, because I know they take a lot of pride where he's from. I believe it was his father saying that, so we will have to check the notes, if you will, the game sheets, to find out exactly where the netminder Zane Clausen is from. But for the Ville Pirates, starting in goal is number 30, Maxime Audet, native of Amos, Quebec, as well, as Rosecott gets it from the blue line. He'll get it to St. John. His shot kicked aside by the left pad of Maxime Audet. That's a second save of tonight's contest. Getting it far on the opposite wing is Witkowski. He's in the corner, but he's battled back down low against Oliver Boucher. Oliver Malmbach after. This is the second line for the power play unit for... Whoa, look out there, David Mooney's Bradford Rattlers, as Witkowski hit the outside of the cage and gets sprawled right back into behind the cage, where Gabriel Theron unable to get that puck out of the zone as it was kept alive by St. John. Witkowski playing catch to the blue line with St. John. He'll feed it back down low to the play of Malm. He'll play the ricochet to Roscoff. Roscoff from the half boards. He'll play to St. John. His shot never got through to the netminder Audet, as it was blocked in front by Taylor J. Swallow, and that allows the Ville Pirates to get that puck down the length of the ice and out of play off the effective forecheck. I believe that is number 22, Jordan Rashawn. And it is, yes. It looked like a 23 from my vantage point. The number was a little scrunched up on this side of his jersey, but it is 22, Jordan Rashawn, as he will head off to the bench for a change of personnel. Rattlers will now throw on their first power play line unit. Lead pass, and it's Hunter Godmer. Godmer has Musi trailing behind him. Going into the corner now is Rodin. Godmer will backhand it to the point to Jesper Eriksson. The Swede can get it back down low into the corner, back behind the cage. Rodin is in a battle there with Oliver Boucher to the blue line. A touch pass by Musi was intercepted by the Pirates, and sending that puck down the lane to the ice is Benoit Cusino Marco. Marco still giving chase after his man. That's Jesper Eriksson. Eriksson across the blue line. 12 seconds to go on the power play for the Rattlers. Sven Musi guards the blue line. Levitsky handles the other side. Rodin back down low into the corner. It's a 2-on-2 battle down low into the corner boards. As you can see there, trying to get it to the blue line, pitching up is Musi, but the puck can escape him and get sent back all the way down where Levitsky can handle it. Number 14 in white, you're looking at him now. He's able to gain into the line. A between the legs move, trying to get around Ovillier. Unable to find anyone in a white uniform there, as St. John has to pry that puck out of the zone and curl into his own end of the ice. He tried to play it, got it through to center, and a one-touch pass by Levitsky. Couldn't find his man on the play. Sven Musi going back down low. Stretch pass looking for Dylan Henry, unable to connect on him, so Theron takes it from their own blue line, getting it to center and sending it on goal to Zane Clausen, who can play it along for St. John. Off the boards and out as far as center. Played over behind for Ethan Bork, who's out of the penalty box, serving that 2 minutes for cross-checking. Kirk Myers able to get that puck in deep. McCarthy tried to pick it up, but he couldn't do so. Ethan Bork, the defenseman, joining the rush. He has it now. Pirates are offside. They need to tag back up, but they touch it, but no whistle. I believe that was a missed call there, and Bork's having some words with the linesman. It looks like they have drawn a penalty, and Bork's mouth, I seem, has gotten himself a penalty. Oh, pardon me, it was an interference. I thought he said a little something to the official there to get himself an unsportsmanlike conduct, but it is an interference, and that's Ethan Bork's second trip in the penalty box, and this period isn't even 5 minutes in. So the Bradford Rattlers didn't get much as far as chances on their first power play. Let's see what they can do here on their second. This time they're going to start with the first line for the power play. The first time around, they started with the second and couldn't get much opportunities there. As Levitsky will walk into one, and it was kicked aside by the blocker of O'Day, resulting in that puck deflecting off his blocker and up and out of play with 15:47 to go in the first frame. A minute 52 to go on power play time for the Bradford Rattlers. Again, head coach David Mooney throwing out the first power play line units defensively and forward-wise. As Finn Musey try to find it back down. The Rattlers have no defensemen on the ice right now. They have 5 forwards for this power play as Eriksson got a shot from the blue line who can really hammer it. And it just never got on target, but a chance here shorthanded for the Pirates. It's Matthias Chartier who got hooked in a backhander. He scores. Ville Marie Pirates get a shorthanded goal, and it's Val d'Or, Quebec's native Matthias Chartier, number 91 for the Pirates, getting the first goal of tonight's contest, and the Pirates are off and running, shorthanded nonetheless. Even if the Pirates didn't score, there still would be a penalty, there is still going to be a penalty. Oh, I don't know about this one because Eriksson took the penalty as Matthias Chartier was on the breakaway, so that should nullify the penalty, right? That should even it out, but no, Jesper Eriksson is still going into the penalty box, and the referees are having a discussion on this, and it has to be over that topic, right? Because if you trip a guy on the breakaway, and a guy still scores on the breakaway, the penalty should be wiped out, right? It looks like I have been wrong. I am very sorry. So it'll be 4-on-4. Not only do the Rattlers give up the first goal of the contest shorthanded, they take a penalty as well. I'm going to have to check in the rule book and see if I can't find it on the GMHL website, because I don't know about that one. I know it's different in the NHL, but again, this isn't the NHL, it's the GMHL, completely different rules. Pavel Rodskov from the blue line. Again, we are 4-on-4 for a minute exactly as St. John can lead into a one-time shot coming off the pass from Rodskov. Gabriel Theron trying to weave his way into the zone. Gagnon unable to do so. And so that allows Pavel Rodskov to get it over to Ryan St. John, the native of St. John's. As you can see, Sven Musey go to the forehand, and he just cut that one wide. To the blue line, Sven Musey curls and drags it, a chip pass to St. John. Trying to spear fork and across on a one-time bid for Burns, and he just couldn't get enough wood on that one as it speared along into the corner, and touching up that puck and blowing the whistle is the back official. And that should be no surprise to anyone. The net has come off. If you've been watching these streams for a while, you know me and the Nets here in Bradford. I'll tell you, folks, it's truly something. The amount of times, you know what? I don't need to go into it. I'm sure you guys have heard my rants on the Nets here at the BWG. Man, they just got to fix it. I mean, it's been years. It's been years. 27 seconds of 4-on-4 action will remain until Ethan Bork comes out of the box, and then the Bradford Rattlers will be shorthanded for about 30 seconds or so. Malma setting up for the one-time, that was Sven Musey rather, with Levitsky trailing behind him. Levitsky can make a chip pass to Suda at the blue line. He'll curl and drag a shot, and it's caught by the trapping glove of Maxime Audet. Again, I'd like to welcome everyone taking in tonight's action, the Rattlers and the Pirates. I can see the chat is getting pretty lively. I see a lot of French in the comments, and of course we are playing a team from Quebec, so to be expected, and we just love to see it. Do I know what you're saying? No, because I don't know French, but we just love to see the comments start going, and we love the interactions between everyone. As you can see, Levitsky score on the backhand! Levitsky gets it on the backhander. And so after the Ville Marie Pirates get one shorthanded goal, the Bradford Rattlers come back with one of their own. Two shorthanded goals here in this period for one either side. And we have a tie game at 1 here in the first period. And the Ville Marie Pirates, they have taken a penalty as well off that scoring play. So, hey, whatever happened to the Rattlers, it just happened to the Pirates. So looks like we are all even. All right, we are all even now. Ville Marie Pirates start up with the puck again. It's Jordan Rashawn trying to get it right to Zane Clausen, and he brought it right to him. And he's able to take away that scoring chance, getting square to that shooting lane. As that penalty for Jesper Eriksson has expired, he'll go right onto the ice. As Godmer got a nice move, but he's tripped up, and a delayed penalty coming to the Pirates once they touch up, and they do. As Hunter Godmer, wow, what a move. And it looks like Ethan Bork has just taken his 3rd penalty of this period, and there are still 13 minutes and 16 seconds to go in it. And Ethan Bork is beside himself right now in the penalty box, and rightfully so. I don't see it as a bad thing. I just see he's very competitive. That's the way I look at it. Another power play for the Bradford Rattlers. Steven Levitsky, number 14 in white, the latest goal scorer, is putting up his man against the half-boards. Jesper Eriksson got it across to Musi, right in front of the net mouth, try to find Rody, couldn't do so. Hunter Godmer's after it. He'll try to find it for Musi, but getting in front of that lane was Gabriel Theron rather. So he sends that puck down the length of the ice, and it's a 5-on-3 power play for the Bradford Rattlers. I should have mentioned that. I apologize for not informing you guys sooner. Rodin took a nice whack in front there as Eriksson got it right back to Rodin from the backhand, and he scores! Jakub Rodin picks up another goal for himself in this early season, and the Bradford Rattlers have the 1-goal lead. It's a power play goal, 5-on-3, and with 12 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first period, the Bradford Rattlers lead by 2-1 here at the BWG, and the Rattlers still have a power play that will have 1 minute 24 seconds to go in it. Puck has been dropped, and Rodskov can chip it off the boards right ahead to William Daniel Burns. Alfred Malm going after his man, a pair of 19s going into the corner. And sending that puck out of the zone was 19 for the Ville Marie Pirates in black. That is Taylor J. Swallow. Bukowski made a nice pivot move to Rodskov, who can drop a flank pass to St. John, an aerial dump off the boards to find his man Malm, and he can stretch it across to Rodskov, who picked up that puck, and he can spear fork that one into the corner, leaving that puck for Bukowski. Bukowski drops to get back to St. John. He'll tee one up, but it's into the breadbasket of Maxime Audet, and he'll cover with no further play coming. And it looks like he's shaken up on that play as the netminder Audet. It appeared he took that shot right in the collarbone, as he does wear the protective. It's like a visor that some goalies can tie to the bottom of their facial mask, and I believe every goalie in this league is instructed to wear that protective piece to cover your neck. And then sometimes the puck can find holes depending how the goalie is situated. The puck can rise up and go in between and right under it and right into your collarbone area, as that part of the goalie equipment is exposed kind of in your collarbone area. So that's why goaltenders wear that protective piece of plastic right under their necks, and unfortunately sometimes the puck can creep in through, and I believe that is exactly what just happened, as trainer Dr. Vicky Karen is out to look after Maxime Audet. It looks like Audet will be all right, getting up under his own power, and it looks like he'll be able to continue this hockey game here, and that's just a wonderful sight to see. He gets a good ovation from the fans here at the BWG here in Bradford, and as well as the players, as you can hear the boards being slapped with sticks and hands being clapped for their netminder from Ville Marie, Maxime Audet, native of Amos, Quebec. He's ready, and so are we. The face-off will come to the left of the netminder Maxime Audet. Puck has been dropped, and the Pirates are still shorthanded for another 40 seconds as that puck gets sent back down the length of the ice onto the netminder Zane Clausen, and he can wrap it a hound for Jesper Eriksson. Again, no defenseman is on the ice right now for the 5 players from Bradford. All forwards on for head coach David Mooney. Jesper Eriksson can find it up the middle to Gadamer. He can spring Sven Musi. Musi got finished off into the boards. A physical check there and a clean one. Gadamer can feed it across to Levitsky. He'll look for Rodin in front on the deflection in front of the side of the net mouth. Couldn't find couldn't quite get him there. Godmer trying to wrap it in front. It's loose in the skates of Taylor J. Swallow. That puck has been cleared back the length of the ice, and Ethan Bork will calmly skate his way to the bench in no hurry at all. That's just poor body language. That's something you don't want to see on one of your best defensemen. Ethan Bork body language ain't there. That's his third penalty of this period again. He's a very talented player, so expect big things in the second period from him. If the Pirates can somehow hold their own and try to tie this game up heading into the second period, as we just approach the halfway mark of this first period. Getting the zone is Oliver Boucher. Boucher will go wide, a sharp angle bid, try to catch Clayson off his post there, but it gets bounced around as it comes over to Skripnik. He tried to, or pardon me, that was Kirk Meyer. He was looking for McCarthy with Skripnik on after him as McCarthy gonna dump that puck into the Pirate zone. Kirk Meyer and Skripnik were going after him. A race for it. St. John will see Daniel Suda wave after it so he can pick it up. Long stretch pass to number 27. That's Tanner Skripnik for the Bradford Rattlers. A long pass for Lucas Waugh, number 55 in white. You're looking at him there. Back into the corner. Puck played over by the Ville Marie Pirates. A nice saucer pass to Oliver Lamont. He'll calmly dump that puck into the Rattlers zone, and giving chase is Ryan St. John. He collided in front with Jordan Rashawn, and it looks like the Bradford Rattlers have taken themselves an interference minor. It broke the stick, actually, of Jordan Rashawn on that collision with Daniel Suda. So the Ville Marie Pirates, down by 1, have a great opportunity to tie the game here on the power play with 9 minutes and 57 seconds to go in this first frame of regulation time. Dylan Henry, number 13 on the ice for the Ville Marie Pirates. He was recently acquired by these Pirates in a trade for the Bradford Bulls. Nice pickup there, shorthanded by Steven Levitsky, looking for his second shorthanded goal of the contest here tonight. Again, that was the first one by Levitsky, and then following up was Hunter Godmer, or pardon me, it was Jesper Eriksson who got the goal. Second one for the Bradford Rattlers. Levitsky shorthanded, can dump it in and chase after his own dumping against Chartier. And against the boards by Waugh, and they escape after it. Getting a new stick there was number 22, Jordan Rashawn, and he's back after it, and he has the puck. He's going to avoid a check from Rodskov. Nice move by him. He can bank it off the boards to the blue line, but he couldn't find anyone, and so skating back is Ethan Bork. Ethan Bork, in my opinion, is one of the most hardest shots in the GMHL, and they still have a minute 10 of power play time to work with. He is the quarterback for this power play for the Ville Marie Pirates, and he can really bring it. Let's see if they can get it to him here, as that one can be flexed away by Zane Clausen, and Bork can keep the zone alive. Nice keep in by him. He makes a move from Skripnik. Back down low it comes to the captain of the Pirates, Xavier Gagnon. He couldn't find Bork, and that one screams up and out of the zone. Skripnik gets off on a change. Back into the zone is Ethan Bork. He cuts in a nice move. Bork cuts into the forehand. Got hooked there, but no call. He still has it, however. Ethan Bork, a backhander dish across to Gagnon. He'll go down into the corner, however. Broken up by St. John. He'll flood it around off the glass off a stanchion and out of the zone. Ethan Bork, a hurry pass off the skate of Jordan Rivrier right to the play of Rodskov, who can get that puck up and out of the zone with 20 seconds to go on the power play for the Ville Marie Pirates. The netminder O'Day can just drop it back for Taylor J. Swallow, number 19 in black for the Ville Marie Pirates. He tried to pick up a puck right there, as Gagnon avoided a hit and took one from behind, and go down with Zakowski. The Pirates still after it. Clausen, a big save. The puck is still loose, however. Back to 5-on-5. The Pirates still with pressure. It's Swallow back behind, looking in front. Levitsky trying to clear it away. A nice play by Eriksson. Godmer trying to clear the zone, and he just does so as far as center. Daniel Burns has a chance here with Wachowski going to net. Try to find him here in the net mouth. Couldn't quite connect as Hunter Godmer, number 20 in white, goes into the corner. Half-boards battle. That puck skipped away from Lamont, and so he can bank it off the glass as far as center, as Burns can settle everything down and give it over to Abraham Palma, the native of Barcelona, Spain. Burns, oh, that's a bad play there. Lamont on the steal, trying to get a sharp angle bid, and he scores! One word you can use to describe that play right there was just sloppy. Sloppy and lots of miscommunication. And how many times have I said communication is free, doesn't cost you anything? Use your voice out there. And unfortunately, the lack of communication there and the lack of... I would just say lack of communication results into the Ville Marie Pirates. The ultimate opportunist, if you will. A bad mistake by the Bradford Rattlers results in the Pirates tying up this game. And if you're Ville Marie, that's exactly what you needed, and you get on the power play as well. Sven Musi tried to curl and drag that shot away, deflected off a bunch of players from Ville Marie, and it goes on wide. We're just under 7 minutes to go in this first period. Rattlers with pressure, however. Daniel Suda, a backhand back into the Pirate zone. Dylan Rivrier back after it, number 88 in black for Ville Marie. A punch-in effort. Suda picks it up. The backhand effort has been punched back into the corner, however. With 6:30 to go in this first period, Daniel Suda sees that pass escape the zone. Rody, a nice backhand dish to Malm, and he'll feed Rodskov. Rodskov, back it comes to Malm. He'll whip a pass effort. Intercepted by the Ville Marie Pirates, however. Lately, the Bradford Rattlers have been doing a lot of forced passes. They're trying to force plays that just aren't quite there. As you see a nice step up by Ryan St. John, separating his man from the puck. Bradford Rattlers just need to make more simple passes, just like the one he just saw Rodskov make to Julian McCarthy. That allows him to get a shot on goal, a dump in into the corner. Battle in the corner, the Pirates trying to regain possession. They just can't do so. Tied up into the corner, however, again. Skripnik can feed it across to St. John's way. St. John, a nice toe drag move around number 39 for the Ville Marie Pirates. That was Jossie Mowat. I see the netminder O'Day cover up that puck with 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go in this first period. And this game is a completely different game than the last time these two teams played here in Bradford a couple weeks ago. I think it was... I want to say, I don't have the stats in front of me right now of the game sheet, but I believe it was 10-1 the Rattlers won against Ville Marie, and that was the game where they first introduced the run time running of the score clock this season. Rattlers have experienced that twice this season, last time coming last week against the South Muskoka Shield, as you see Witkowski try to leave it for Levitsky, and again, little miscommunication there. No one had any communication on who was going to take that puck, but it looks like we'll have another great opportunity to get back into the lead of tonight's contest, as the Pirates will be shorthanded, as Jordan Rashawn will head off for 2 minutes. We just have to wait the official announcement on what the call is. Roughing will be the minor. Timekeeper and PA announcer here at the Bradford West Gwillimbury Arena. Good old JR, we call him. JR, again, back in between the penalty boxes, and we will wait the official announcement from him. Look out, puck into the stands. Over to the side where the Ville Marie Pirates fans are kind of hanging out. So yeah, heads up. Again, power play for the Rattlers. This is their fourth one of this period. A very, very eventful first period, as Musi off the tie-up can get it over to Levitsky. Again, 5 forwards on the ice for this power play, as that one came off the bank in front, as Rodin was denied by O'Day in front. Looks like the puck in the collarbone that O'Day took early in this first period doesn't seem to be giving him any problems, as he was awfully sharp off that one, as he had to be quick to read that redirect. Shot came from Eriksson from the blue line, and maybe sometimes NHLers do this. Some defensemen will shoot the puck intentionally wide so it caroms off the boards right in front of the net, and that's exactly what Jesper Eriksson did. But Rodin was just denied on a great stop, and going left to right laterally was the netminder O'Day to make a beautiful stop to keep this game tied up at 2. We are under 5 minutes to go in the first period, a minute 30 of power play time the Rattlers have to work with. David Mooney likes what he sees. He'll still keep this line out. Stephen Levitsky took that pass from Eriksson from his own zone. He'll dump it in. Getting it to it first is Finn Musi, the second-year Rattler. And nothing going for the Rattlers here, as that puck is slapped back down the length of the ice, as the Ville Marie Pirates do have a very good penalty kill unit, as last year they were second in the league in penalty kill percentage. As you see Hunter Godmer trying to split the D, try to cut it in front there. It goes over top of the net and drops for Godmer, number 20 in white, who's pinned up against the boards by Swallow. Godmer try to go around again. He leads this Rattler team in points. Jesper Eriksson from the blue line. His shot whipped across wide. May have been deflected to get that puck to not go on net. Godmer picks it up from Eriksson. Godmer, he'll walk in. Shot was blocked in front and breaking his stick on the play. And wrapping it around and scoring are the Bradford Rattlers. Another power play goal, and it is 3-2. And for the third time in this period, a goal has been scored, a penalty has been taken. Bradford Rattlers have one man in the penalty box right now. Not exactly sure who that player is or what the official call will be, but nonetheless, it's a goal for the Bradford Rattlers. It's a one-goal lead. Once again, their third time having a one-goal lead this period. It is 3-2 for the Rattlers. Late in this first period, and the puck will be dropped, and the Rattlers will have 4 players to the Pirates 5. We'll have to wait for JR to make the official announcement here at the BWG. Oliver Lamont from the center. He'll gain his way into the zone, trying to set up shop on a cycle play here on the power play. Drop pass, it's Ethan Bork to the captain over Gagnon. Gagnon back down low to the corner for Jordan Riviere. He'll send it across to Gagnon's way. He'll move in, and it's gloved in front by the netminder Zane Clausen. And no further play with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first period. 1 minute 31 exactly power play time to work with for the Ville Pirates. They'll keep the exact same 5 guys on the ice right now as they did in their last power play goal that came earlier in this contest. Ethan Bork has to look in his feet to keep that puck alive, and he'll do so here. Julian McCarthy picking up a penalty-killing role here tonight. He's on for head coach David Mooney. He's on forward with Eriksson, Rodin, and St. John on the ice. Zane Clausen can look behind him and see 3 Ville Pirates against 2 Bradford Rattler players, and the Rattlers are able to win that 50-50 battle. Rodin didn't get much on that clearing effort, but he's able to get that puck all the way down the length of the ice, and some stick handling right in front of the net by the netminder O'Day. Rather dangerous, but picking it up is Ethan Bork. He can dump it in and head off on a change. Clausen can knife that puck down. St. John can wrap it around the opposite way, and he'll see that puck come out of the zone. Great penalty killing so far by the Bradford Rattlers. Oliver Boucher can drop it over for Ethan Bork, who's been out here for quite a while. Check that. That is number 9, Oliver Lamont. He can get his way into the Rattler zone. A toe drag move, can't get by Levitsky. And the Rattlers, a very aggressive penalty-killing unit. Causing the Pirates a bit of problems is a stretch pass, trying to find his man Dylan Henry, the former Bradford Bull. A nice pick-off by Pavel Rodskov. Matthias Chartier tried to gain his way into the Rattler zone, couldn't do so. We are back to 5-on-5. Skripnik had his pocket picked there by Gagnon, and he got flexed back away into the corner. That one got run around as Flynn Musey lost an edge there, played it right at the blue line. Pirates need to tag up onside. Daniel Suick can just loft the backhand into the opposite end as Tanner Skripnik is the first player to get that puck for the Rattlers. He's pinned up against the boards, but has it again. Skripnik, he got belted in front there and sent to the ice on a nice check there by Jordan Rochon. A nice toe drag jumping effort move, and Rochon just out hitting anything that moves in a away uniform now. We have 1 minute 30 to go in this first period. Tanner Skripnik getting to the line. His shot blocked in front there by number 25, Thomas DeSoleil. Wrapping it around is Skripnik, who got hauled down and tripped, but no call. Eriksson a shot. Rebound for Skripnik there. Musey battling away, and the Pirates able to regain possession there. Rochon can punch it over to Jelena. Jelena, his shot, he scores! Alex Jelena ties the game back for Ville. It's 3-3. that goal coming with exactly a minute left in this first period, so it's a tie game for the third time. Bradford Rattlers have had the only lead in this contest. It is again a tie game here, this time at 3. This is the type of matchup we're used to seeing with Ville and Bradford. We are not used to seeing these two teams game end in a blowout like last time, if you will. These are the tight games and fast-paced games we are used to when these two teams play each other, so it's great to see this kind of action for both teams. We might have coincidental minors here for both teams, or it looks like just one for the Ville Pirates. A slashing minor has been called on Gabriel Theron. And so for the 5th time in this period, ladies and gentlemen, Bradford Rattlers have themselves a power play opportunity with 31.4 seconds to go exactly in this first period. Shorthanded draw won by Xavier Gagnon, the captain of these Ville Pirates, and that wipes out the power play, as I believe Sven Busey has taken himself a headshotting minor. We'll await the official signaling. Pardon me, it'll be 2 minutes for roughing. So for the second time in this contest, Rattlers start off with the power play, and they quickly take another penalty to wipe out the power play. A lot of repeating themes in this first period, and we'll just have to see what will happen in the second period. I'm going to assume the play will calm down just a little bit, as most of the time the second period for both teams, especially for the Rattlers, has been kind of uneventful. They're more so a first and third period team. We have 4 seconds to go in the period. That will conclude. The horn has been sounded. 20 minutes of regulation time has been complete, and we'll be back for the second period after this brief intermission. second period set to get underway here at the Bradford West Goldenberry Arena. Both teams are fired up to start this middle frame. We sit at a 3-3 tie, and we will start this period 4-on-4. Bradford Rattlers have Zane Clausen in net, number 31 in white. Ville Pirates have number 30, Maxim O'Day, in net for Ville. When the puck drops, we'll have 4-on-4 for a minute, 29 seconds. Then the Ville Pirates will have a very, very brief power play. Stephen Levitsky, Hunter Godmer, Pavel Rodskov, and Jesper Eriksson are the four out for head coach David Mooney's Bradford Rattlers. Godmer against Lamont on the face-off, and it's won by the Bradford Rattlers. Stephen Levitsky starts off the second period with possession. He can drop it back for Jesper Eriksson, back over to Levitsky. A stretch pass can find his man. Pavel Rodskov has it. He'll stretch it to Levitsky. Levitsky can go down for Jesper Eriksson to Levitsky's way. A touch pass to Rodskov. Pavel Rodskov, he's in the zone. Pressured off by Lamont. A sharp angle bid flexed away by O'Day, who can swat it away with his goal stick. Jesper Eriksson from the blue line. His shot fought off by O'Day into the corner. Levitsky applying some forechecking, as well as Hunter Godmer, and he picks Swallow's pocket. Hunter Godmer here, he's in his shot off the side of the cage of O'Day. A soft pass looking to the blue line for Eriksson. He eventually gets it now. Jesper Eriksson walking by his man. He'll drop it to Levitsky. Levitsky, his shot just screamed on wide. Rodskov battling there with Rivrier. He won the battle. Rodskov to Levitsky. He'll tee one up, and he just floated it on wide. 29 seconds to go, a 4-on-4 time. Levitsky heads to the front of the net. Godmer's pressured away, but he can find it on back to Eriksson. Jesper Eriksson going back down low to Rodskov. Pavel Rodskov back down low. Sharp angle bid rang off the post. Battling to the corner now. Two players collide, and that allows the Pirates to regain possession. It's Taylor J. Swallow trying to get it up the gut. Couldn't do so. A hit there. Pirates are offside. They need to touch back up, and they will do so here. Riviere can flutter that one on goal to Zane Clausen, who can catch it and leave it for Pavel Rodskov, and we are back to 5-on-5. Pavel Rodskov has Alex Jelena all over him. Rattlers trying to get set out for a breakout. A long, soft stretch pass looking for Rodin. Couldn't quite connect. A giveaway here. Alex Jelena, who applied all sorts of pressure for Pavel Rodskov back behind the cage, can loft the shot on goal, handled by the netminder Zane Clausen. With 18:02 to go in this second period, it remains a 3-3 tie. I said in the first period, the second period should be a lot more tame, a lot more slowed down, a lot more crisp and precise, and this is kind of what we are seeing so far, as this second period is only 2 minutes old. That's keeping by DeSoleil, number 25 in black for the Pirates. Daniel Suda, a drop pass for St. John, couldn't corral that pass, goes right to the netminder Clausen, punches it away. Chartier couldn't get that puck away. A pair of 91s had a little stick battle there, but Rodin can get that puck down the length of the ice on goal, swept aside. Burns to the blue line. Suda, he'll lean into one, deflecting it purposely wide, kick aside with the paddle of the netminder O'Day. Back into the corner now. Daniel Burns applying pressure on his man. Rodin trying to get that puck away. He couldn't do so. Alex Jelena, a long stretch pass. Tipping that one in was Matthias Chartier, who got the first goal for the Ville Pirates here tonight. Taking that feed is Oliver Boucher. A giveaway now for Ryan St. John, who got pinned up against the boards by Alex Jelena, number 10 in black for these Ville Pirates. Xavier Gagnon, the captain of the Pirates, made a stretch pass, and taking the puck away is Matthias Chartier. Chartier hits his man into the corner. Pardon me, that was Gagnon. Shrieking along in is Tersevich. Tersevich to the blue line. A shot there, deflecting on goal, and grabbing that one off the redirect was Zane Clausen with his glove to keep it at a 3-3 tie with 16:49 to go in the second period. Both teams have had chances in the respective ends of the ice, but so far the netminders have been perfect here in this period. Abraham Palma for the Rattlers got that puck out of the zone as far as center until it got slapped back in by Ethan Bork. Rotskov took that touch pass from Palma aloft to center, picked on by Theron, and then recollected once more by Tarasevich. Zane Clausen playing it over for Palma. He starts behind his cage, but he gave it away. Christoph Kirkmeyer, 21 in the corner, battling there. McCarthy takes a hack at his man, and that's going to be a penalty for the Rattlers. Rotskov trying to get there first. Palma coming in to offer support. Rattlers need to touch up here, and Pavel Rotskov will do just that. Julian McCarthy will be heading off to the box for 2 minutes. Slashing will be the infraction. Pirates get their chance on the power play the first time in the second period, and a chance to take the lead in the contest for the first time here tonight. In the 2 games that the Bradford Rattlers have played the Pirates, the Ville Pirates have never led. Bradford Rattlers have led every single time, or that it's just been tied. The captain of the Pirates, Xavier Gagnon, coming out onto the ice, who's going to take the face-off until getting waved out. Ethan Bork, the quarterback, on this power play for the Ville Pirates, had it, but he gave it away. Levitsky with Rodin on a shorthanded 2-on-1, trying to find Rodin, but a great back-checking effort was made by Ethan Bork. St. John trying to make a toe drag move. Lamont quickly read over his deke, and so swallowed the defenseman joining the rush. He put it right to the goal. He crashes into St. John. Therefore, the net coming off and the whistle being sounded. I believe the face-off will stay inside the Bradford Rattlers zone, and it looks like... I'm not quite sure what it looks like. Looks like, yes, it'll be inside the Rattler zone. Face-off will be coming to the left of the netminder, Zane Clausen. A face-off win for the Pirates. They are still on the power play. Riviere got a touch pass to the blue line. He'll get it on back. Riviere tried to get in front of the net, both couldn't quite do so. The captain, Gagnon, has it now. Gagnon, a wet pass across, looking for his man, and he'll find him here. Gagnon has it looking right across there for Eriksson, and he's able to loft that backhander out of the zone to kill a good duration of time on this power play for the Pirates. Adam Witkowski chasing over Ethan Bork. Ethan Bork, the defenseman, number 5 in black, working his way into the zone, and he has it again. Bork going down low for Swallow. He's pinned up by St. John in the corner boards, but it's picked up by Riviere, looking for Lamont in front, couldn't do so. A nice slashing effort made by Rotskov to get that puck up and out of the zone. Witkowski has it short-handed, and he was going down, and he took a hit in front there from Ethan Bork, and those two jostling in front as a long stretch feed for the Pirates back the other way. Couldn't quite connect on his man, and Adam Witkowski taking that stretch pass as Ethan Bork on him. He stopped on a dime and got shoved to the ice by Bork, but no call. Witkowski going back after him, and Bork takes it up. Witkowski heads to a bench for a change. That is Ethan Bork after it, 5 in black for the Pirates. That puck can eventually be screened back down the length of the ice. Icing will be waved off as the Rattlers are shorthanded for another 12 more seconds until McCarthy is out of the box. Marco getting the zone for the Pirates. He had that puck stripped off him, and so giving chase back after it is Matthias Chartier. Look out, big hit back behind the play by Tanner Skripnik, laying out his man. And that has allowed the Ville Pirates to ice this puck. Now the officials got to make sure exactly what and who were the personnel that were on the ice when the Pirates did ice that puck, as they had made some couple line changes once that icing has been called. Those players have then come back out onto the ice surface with 14 minutes to go exactly in this second period. We are at a 3-3 tie here at the BWG here in Bradford. Alfred Malm, a sharp angle bid, it rolled off the side of the cage and deflecting and fluttering up and out of play into the protective mesh above the high glass behind the netminder, Maxim Audet. Give a quick shout out to our sponsors here for tonight's game. You can see them in the bottom left corner of your screen. Did you see it? St. John guards the blue line. He has to peel off now with his defense partner, Eriksson, who normally plays forward, but David Mooney switching up the special team lines. Sometimes on the power play, his first unit, there was no defenseman on the ice. It was just 5 forwards, and the Rattlers, it has worked on for them as they have cashed in once on the power play here tonight. Also shorthanded too. You'd think you would have more defenders out there on a shorthanded opportunity, but no, head coach David Mooney's like, you know what, I just need one defenseman. Throughout the one defenseman, it was St. John and Rodskov most of the time, and hey, that seemed to work as well as the Rattlers have a shorthanded goal as well. Even strength, shorthanded, and power play goal. I believe that's the 3 ways the Rattlers have scored here tonight, and they have the puck again, however. 19 is Oliver Malm. He whipped it into the corner, trying to find his man, Hunter Godmer, couldn't connect. Alex Jellin on number 10 in black for the Pirates, gains his own, he's in. A stretch feed, trying to find his man, Nicholas Milholm, couldn't quite do so, number 71 in black. Godmer had his pocket picked over by Dylan Riviere. Stretch pass connecting with Dylan Riviere. His shot got the glass, and then the protective mesh above the glass, resulting in a stoppage of play with 12 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second period of play. We apologize if the camera does get a little blurry from time to time. It's kind of a funky camera we got here in Bradford, so if it does go out of focus sometimes, it quickly fixes that problem, but sometimes you get a little buffer like that, and we do apologize for the little inconvenience that causes. Ethan Bork saw that pass go by him, then picked up by Dylan Henry, the former Bradford Bull, who got traded to the Ville Pirates just a few days ago. I do not believe it is his Pirates debut, as the Pirates did have a contest, I believe it was last night, and I think it was against South Muskoka, the Pirates being successful in that contest. Little interference there by Suda, and that will be called. Hey, but honestly, that might not be too bad of a penalty by Daniel Suda. He did get caught flat-footed. You want to keep your feet moving in that situation, but he was going to blow by Daniel Suda there. That was number 8, Jordan Riviere. So that potentially would have been a 2-on-1 and odd man opportunity for the Ville Pirates. So sometimes there are good penalties and there are bad penalties. We'll obviously have to wait and see if the Rattlers can kill off this penalty. Then I guess you could say it was a good penalty. Oh, pardon me. I thought it was the Bradford Rattlers getting the penalty. I'm sorry, it is the Ville Pirates who have taken that penalty. I thought it was Daniel Suda who interfered with Riviere, but it was Riviere interfering with Suda, so I apologize for the misinformation. Rattlers now on the power play with a chance to take the lead once again in this contest. Again, Rattlers have led every single time. Pirates have not had a lead yet in this contest here tonight, and the Rattlers looking to regain that 1-goal lead as Hunter Godmer's shot was turned away with the glove by O'Day, and down on the ice is number 15, Oliver Boucher, with that puck on all over him. Pirates try to clear the zone, they can't do so. Jesper Eriksson to Levitsky, his scorching shot got the glass, and Karam's in the zone. Oh, I don't know about that call. Well, from our vantage point, that puck definitely looked to be right on the blue line, but referee obviously has a better vantage point than we do, being on the ice surface. Still a minute 35 of power play time for the Rattlers to work with here to try to get their 4th goal of tonight's contest. A flutter pass was almost intercepted by Chartier off the pass from Eriksson, and Eriksson can club it back down from center to Levitsky, and the Rattlers have a minute 20 of power play time. A pair of 20s go into the corner. Theron and Godmer. Godmer's able to whip that puck back behind the cage, and then cleared back down the length of the ice by the Ville Pirates. You're looking at Adam Witkowski with the puck. He gains his own on the power play with a minute left. He heads into the corner, chases his own dump and attempts. Finn Musey, the second-year Rattler, can spear fork it across to Levitsky's way. Levitsky, a backhanding shoveling effort back down low. It's then picked up by the Pirates, and then coming out of the zone with that puck off a deflection. Hunter Godmer with Levitsky with speed, hailing towards the net. He gets it here and picks it up, and O'Day is able to read it and come up square to that one. Jesper Eriksson was going off on a change, but he has to come on to keep that puck alive. He'll get it from Malm to Eriksson. Jesper Eriksson, he'll curl and drag. A shot just went on wide. Hunter Godmer picks it up, Levitsky at the point. That shot was blocked, never got on through. That puck then Gets cleared down the length of the ice. The netminder Zane Clausen out of his cage to play it. And he can just wrap it behind for Alfred Malmsway. 5 seconds to go on the power play. The Ville Marie Pirates dodging one here, but a chance here on some odd man rush. It's Alfred Malm to the forehand, and he just couldn't get around Swallow. Puck was all sorts of bouncing on him. Ethan Bork, a stretch pass intercepted by St. John from the backhand. He can ditch it to center for William Daniel Burns. Burns trying to get by Bork, he couldn't do so. Rochon back into the corner first, a pair of 22s and on after it. Levitsky putting his man to the boards. Wachowski taking all sorts of harassment there from Wachowski. Pirates just trying to get that puck out of their own end. Wachowski with a big physical check back behind the play. Up the gut it comes to Riviere. He can dump that puck in, but had his pocket picked by St. John. A long stretch pass, couldn't find anyone there. Icing is called on the Bradford Rattlers. Head coach of the Pirates, Marc-Andre Caron, must be pretty pleased with how his boys have been playing. He might not like the discipline side of his team so far in this road game here in Bradford, but they have been up to par with the speed and skill of the Bradford Rattlers, and that was a complete opposite story last time these two teams played about a couple weeks ago. Rattlers absolutely dominating the Pirates in that contest. Julian McCarthy now giving chase after it. That puck skipped aside to Burns' way. Pavel Rodskov, the lone Rattler, back. He can flip it across to St. John's way. Brian St. John to McCarthy. He can chip it away. And then intercepted by Rodskov, but it gets it won by him. You see Rodskov in the corner take a hit to make a play, and an outlet pass for McCarthy, but he fanned on it. Kirk Meyer. Back behind the play is Ryan St. John. He'll get it off the boards and out. That pass went behind Kirk Meyer, and skating up to it is Rodskov, who stops on a dime, pirouettes, and does it again, and he tries to get that puck out, but there are two Pirates all over him. St. John avoids a check, plays it up the gut. Kirk Meyer has it in his skates. He couldn't quite recognize it. Rattlers still can't get that puck out of their own end. St. John sent it over to Skripnik's way. Skripnik. Long feed pass, couldn't find anyone, but good thing for the Rattlers, they have gotten that puck out of the zone. Ethan Bork will put on the wheel. He'll make a drop pass and send that puck into the zone. It's Jonathan Gerard. Punched away, Rodskov. Took a bump there. Lucas Waugh on the ice, number 55 in white. It comes to the blue line. Swallow goes DDD to Bork. He'll tee one up, and it's blocked in front there by Mulligalev. Rodskov hitting Jelena. A chance for the Pirates now, stopped by Clausen. He juggles it, but it's loose, however, back behind the cage. It's Finn Musi getting tied up. Rodskov coming in to help him here. Pirates with all sorts of pressure. It's Bork, a shot kicked away by the pad of Audet. A battle into the corner now. Skripnik and Musi going down low. St. John can see it being played over for Lucas Wasway. Winning the race there is Taylor J. Swallow for the Pirates. He has it on the backhand with Waugh all over him. To the corner board. St. John winning a battle there. Jelena in there as well. Marco, and a battle there with Musi. 7:10 to go in the second period. It comes to Swallow from the blue line. Pirates with all sorts of pressure now here in this second period. Stretch pass in front of the net mouth. Couldn't find anyone there. Ethan Bork has it. He stops away. Swallow tees one up, and it's blocked there by Mulligalev. Puck comes back upside. Pirates need to tag up, and they can't do so here. And that'll finally blow play dead with just 2 seconds, under 7 minutes to go. In the second period of regulation time, Rattlers are under siege for a good portion of that play. Mind you, I'd like to say the ice has been tilted in favor for Ville Marie in the second period. Both teams are a lot more precise, both teams are a lot more crisp, and both teams want to make that perfect play, but sometimes it can cost you just like that. You got to be good to get lucky. Rattlers got a little lucky there. Boucher trying to dump that puck into the zone, couldn't do so. Levitsky pulled it away, and like I said in the first period, this is how I predicted the second period to be played out, and that's so far the theme of this period. Both teams are very precise, both teams are very crisp. The game isn't as wide open as it was in the first, but here's a chance now for Levitsky for his second of the contest, and he got hooked on the way as Audet made the save as it came up square to him all the way. and a hooking call will be called on the Ville Marie Pirates. And again, penalty trouble. Pirates have been very, very undisciplined here tonight. And now another grade A opportunity for the Bradford Rattlers to regain their 1-goal lead, which they haven't had since the first period. Very even second period. I do favor it more for the Pirates, however, but a beautiful chance right here for the Rattlers to get their 1-goal lead back again. And head coach David Mooney still putting on 5 forwards for this power play. Jesper Eriksson can punch it away to Godmer. Hunter Godmer turns away, a backhand pass to Eriksson from the blue line. Eriksson was a little too fancy there, and that allows a chance shorthanded now for the Ville Marie Pirates. Boucher tried to get by Eriksson, couldn't do so, and he quickly whips it across the opposite wing to Steven Levitsky. Levitsky stopping on a dime, plays at a tip fork effort made by Levitsky. Or pardon me, that's Hunter Godmer rather. And it's pretty sloppy so far on this power play for the Bradford Rattlers. Hunter Godmer had his pocket picked, a chance short-handed now. Working in was Dylan Riviere. He'll whip it across to the blue line. A smart play by Ethan Bork to take that puck out of the zone to try killing more time off their own penalty. Rattlers have the puck again, however. It's the man who you want to have the puck. Number 20, Hunter Godmer, is sandwiched by 2 players from Ville Marie. You got to get another man in there. Godmer from one knee tried to make a play, couldn't do so. Rodin had that puck escape by him. That allows Taylor J. Swallow to clear that puck down the length of the ice. 5 minutes to go exactly in the second period. 40 seconds to go in the power play for the Bradford Rattlers. Second line out, Wachowski can't get that puck into the zone. Levitsky off on a change. Oliver Baum takes it from his skate to his stick. He's harassed, however, by Marco, who's applying some great forechecking pressure shorthanded. Both teams have a shorthanded goal in this contest tonight. Both of them came in the first period. One-timer by Wachowski, kicked aside with a purpose by the left pad of Audet into the corner. That allows the Ville Marie Pirates to gain possession. It's the captain, Gagnon. Gagnon splitting through everyone, and he just chipped it over the glove of Zane Clausen. What a highlight reel goal that would have been, and it would have been shorthanded as well. Penalty is now expired. We are back to 5-on-5. Adam Wachowski took that pass from his own zone, and he spears his way into center, now into the Pirate zone. He and Ethan Bork collide in the half boards. Those two have had a battle here in this contest here tonight. Oliver Lamont picking up pass up from Riviere to the backhand, and he just missed. Puck stayed in the Bradford Rattlers zone, however. It's Riviere trying to avoid a head. He got rocked there by McCarthy. Oliver Lamont picks it up. He'll feed it to the blue line. Dieselay shot deflected and nulled aside by the netminder Clausen. Julian McCarthy plays it off the boards and out of the zone. Good play by Julian. Skripnik saw that puck go by him. Rosegov can just flutter it on goal to the netminder Audet. And he will hold and get a whistle for a face-off coming to the right of him. Minutes, 26 seconds to go in this second period. Tie game at 3. Very eventful period in the first. It looks like the contest seems to have quieted down. Both teams are a little more precise, as we have been saying in this contest. You're looking at Jesper Eriksson, who gave it away. A chance now for Riviere, short-handed, a shot denied by Clausen. The blue line, fair, and a shot redirected by Riviere that never got on through. Great A chance for the Ville Marie Pirates, but Zane Clausen coming up strong for his team in white. Daniel Suda, the defenseman, he's back in deep to Rodin. He had it poked away from him. Steven Levitsky poked it away, and he made a drop pass, the no-look pass, to no one. Steven Levitsky back after it. He's the lone Rattler, back down low, trying to play it to the slot area. Picking it up is St. John. His shot never got on through. Finally, Taylor J. Swallow getting that puck down for the Ville Marie Pirates. Jesper Eriksson playing defense. St. John fluttering it to center and touched with a high stick. The referee will signal, so the faceoff will come back into the Rattler zone with 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in this second period. Savage on the face-off for the Pirates, unable to pull it back, and that puck can escape through both players from Ville Marie as Ethan Bork can whip it across the center. St. John picks up that puck. He has it from the neutral zone. A knee-high saucer pass went right into the paraphernalia of William Daniel Burns, so he was unable to handle that pass. Hunter Godmer off the dump-in. Pirouettes away, and he still regains possession, and he chips it back to himself, and he has some speed here. A toe drag. What a move. Godmer just shot it wide. Oh, my goodness. Hunter Godmer, have yourself a day. Puck comes into the corner where Rhodeskoff can settle it down and whip it towards the crease area. Try to find Burns, but just got by him. St. John, a nice stutter step move, but it's then blocked in front by Matthias Chartier, who had the Pirates' first goal here tonight. A minute 20 to go in this second period. Pirates with possession, and they gain the zone. Jordan Rochon got it in deep for Ryan St. John's side. Rochon picked it to his glove, back down low, and the Pirates have possession. Rochon picking it up. His shot never got on through, blocked by Musey. And maybe a partial block from St. John as well. A long stretch pass for Daniel Burns, a little too hot to handle, but he's racing on after it. He's met into the corner boards effectively by Gabriel Theron. It gets to the blue line, but not out. Musey makes a nice backhand effort to Burns. Under a minute to go in this second period. Jacob Rodin, shoulder to check there, but Musey picks it off. Musey just overskated it and then fluttered away to center for Daniel Suda. Suda leaving it for Steven Levitsky with 35 seconds to go in the second period. Kind of out-dangled himself there as he lost his balance. Pirates looking for a hooking penalty. They won't get one here. Alex Jelena with 25 seconds to go here in the second, trying to get by Sven Musey. Jelena still has it. To the blue line it comes. A shot looking for a redirect. It was blocked by Eriksson. Rodin, he can saucer a pass to Levitsky's way. The Rattlers have 10 seconds here, and a chance for Eriksson. Eriksson trying to shoot that one in front. Didn't get a lot on it. And that's just great net-minding awareness by Maxim Audet. He was square to the puck the entire way Eriksson had the puck. Sometimes the goalie just has you. Eriksson does have a goal here tonight. You know, Eriksson was really hoping to get that second one here tonight to take the lead for the Rattlers with 7 seconds to go in the second period. Offensive zone faceoff for Team White. Alfred Malm pinning up his man into the corner boards, and this is how we will end this second period. So in the second period, no one scored. We still remain a 3-3 tie heading into the third period of play after this break. third period set to get underway here from the BWG here in Bradford, and it's been a very close, entertaining game, unlike the last time these two teams played each other a few weeks ago. This is the Ville-Marie Bradford matchup. We are accustomed to these tight-scoring, low-scoring contests, and we are tied to start this third period. This has probably been the closest game all year for these Bradford Rattlers. Puck has dropped, and we're underway to start this third period of play. Riviere dumped that puck into the corner, into the Rattler zone, picked off by the other number 8 playing tonight. Jesper Eriksson. Sven Musi got a shot away, kicked away by O'Day, who was tested early in this third period. Eriksson going D-to-D to Rodskov. Jesper Eriksson normally playing forward for head coach David Mooney, but here tonight he is on defense. Again, remember last contest, last Sunday, Tyler Baxter took that scary injury. So the Rattlers are down a defenseman, and I believe that's why they have Jesper Eriksson playing on defense here tonight. He has been paired up with Pavel Rodskov most of the contest, and some shifts he has been put back on forward. So I guess me saying all that time, Rattlers don't have a defenseman out on their power play unit. Tonight they technically do, if you want to consider Jesper Eriksson a defenseman for tonight, who is originally a forward. You can take it however you'd want to take it. We've only played 40 seconds of this young third period, and we have a defensive zone face-off for the Bradford Rattlers and won by the Pirates. Ethan Bork from the blue line. His shot never got through. Now he has to chase and hurry after that one. That aerial pass was then broken up by William Daniel Burns, who's after it. Burns, who has some real nice soft hands for the Rattlers. He'll try to get it to the blue line, but then picked off by Jordan Rashawn for the Pirates, and he gains on in, knocked away by Suda. And it flips up ahead to William Daniel Burns. Hunter Godimer heading to the net. Rodin takes on the backhand a drop pass effort, try to stuff it in on the forehand attempt, but it comes to the blue line where Daniel Suda will fake a shot and give it to St. John. Stretch feed pass for Rodin. He goes down low into the corner. Back around the cage looking for the wraparound attempt, couldn't do so. And the whistle has been sounded as the net has come off its moorings with 18:38 to go in this third period. Again, tied up at 3. All these goals have happened in the first period, all 6 of them. Second period, no goals. Start of this third period, nothing. And one of these teams got a break eventually. It could be here or it could be in overtime. Or maybe even a shootout. Hunter Godmer's line is on. Long stretch pass for Ethan Bork, the defenseman, coming up on the rush, but they are just offside. Face off in the neutral zone just outside the Rattlers blue line. It's then won by the Pirates, and they try to slap it back down in. Hunter Godmer chasing on after it. He has Alex Jelena all over him. Godmer backhand for Alfred Malm, racing after it is Rodin. Rodin takes it to the corner. He's punched off the puck there by Gabriel Theron. Boucher can see Rodin. Try to squeeze by him. He'll cut it to the forehand and just got it in front and just went wide. Jesper Eriksson from the blue line. His shot got through, turned away by O'Day, and that allows Alex Jelena to bring it up for the Pirates. Jelena tried to move his way around Rodskov. He was having none of that. Rattlers touch up, and it looks like they will be shorthanded. They're going to call Hunter Godmer for high sticking. So the Ville-Marie Pirates another opportunity on the power play to take the man advantage. The quarterback of this power play, I've said many times before, is Ethan Bork, number 5, and he has it now. Very similar playing style to that of Eric Carlson in my mind from what I've seen here tonight from Ethan Bork. Again, he took 3 penalties in the first period. Julian McCarthy, a pair of 5s are battling away there. Gagnon, the captain, his shot right into the breadbasket of Zane Clausen, and he will cover. David Mooney for the Rattlers. Head coach will make some line changes on. Steven Levitsky and Sven Musi, the forwards, out for the Rattlers. It looks like Jesper Eriksson and Pavel Rodskov are the defenders out there for the Rattlers. And Jesper Eriksson can do a good job lifting that puck all the way down the length of the ice to kill more time on this penalty. Ethan Bork can drop it. For the captain, it's Gagnon. He'll weave his way in. Gagnon puts on the brakes and he curls around to the blue line to Bork. Bork, a backhander effort to Riviere. A pair of 8s go into the corner now. Riviere pinned up against the corner by Eriksson. He escapes on free. Taylor J. Swallow will get it to the blue line, and racing on after it and coming out of the zone is Ethan Bork. Right in front, that one can get sticked away by Clausen off the chance coming from Lamont. That's Marco from the blue line, back down low, stashing in front of the net mouth, and Clausen was down and loose, and the whistle sounds, and I believe the net has come off, and yes, it has. Pirates having all sorts of pressure here on the man advantage. Rattlers lately on the penalty kill haven't really been that aggressive on the puck carriers, and that's what made the Rattlers so successful killing penalties, is how aggressive they are attacking that puck, and it looks like they are doing so here as Rodin is quickly after the puck handler Marco. 40 seconds of power play time for the Pirates. Rodskov and a battle down low into the corner boards. Jesper Eriksson's in there as well. Levitsky on the ice as well. Rodin picking up that puck, and he has Eriksson with him. Levitsky on the far side. That one coming off the stick from Rodin, missed it on the glove hand side. Rodin picks it up. It's deflected off Levitsky to center. Levitsky picks it up shorthanded, and he has it now. Steven Levitsky, number 14, you have it now. Lost it. Picking it up is St. John, and he just whacks it back into the zone. A sweeping effort made by Audet. Couldn't quite settle that puck, but was already slowed down as soon as Oliver Boucher, the puck handler, got that puck. Out of the box, we are back to 5-on-5. St. John on the ice, and he peels it to center. Back checking now was Thomas DeSoleil, who can pick up that puck again. DeSoleil dumping that puck into the corner, getting it to Tanner Skripnik's way. Skripnik, a long feed, found no one there. That comes over to Gagnon. He had his pocket picked, however, by Witkowski. Adam Witkowski, a one-handed effort from the backhand. He tries to play it to the blue line, can't do so. Witkowski still battling away. McCarthy, his shot blocked in front by Gabriel Theron. To the blue line it comes to Suda. Skripnik puts his man to the ground. That one deflected into the play of McCarthy. Julian McCarthy pressured there. Skripnik coming in to help. Witkowski parks in front of the net. Pirates finally able to regain possession in the defensive zone, and Alex Jelinek can skate it over for the Pirates. Had his pocket picked there, but he regains possession and plays it over to Ethan Bork, the great defenseman for the Ville Marie Pirates. That one was shot on wide. Bork, a nice jumping effort. 14:30 to go in this third period. Pirates are buzzing right now. Nice play by Dylan Riviere. He tried to knife it away from Rodin, couldn't do so. It's battling away. Suda in a battle there as well. Rodin trying to get that puck out of the zone, but Alex Jelinek steals it. Jelinek gets it right to the slot area, but they can't get a shot away. Good tie up there by Hunter Godmer, and a 2-1 developing for the Rattlers. Godmer, but a nice poke check made by Taylor J. Swallow. A deflection in front there, and Audet had to be squared to that one. He came up big on that deflection shot. Rodskov playing it to Abraham Palma. A dish to Rodskov off the boards and out of the zone. Rodin after it had it speared away from him. It comes to the blue line. Palma leaving it for Malm. Over and Malm heads to the cage. Godmer try to find him there in front. Broken up by Ethan Bork. Riviere can play it on back. Race after it. Bork has to hurry. Has Godmer all over him. Ethan Bork, number 5. You look at him here in black, trying to get that puck out of the zone. An aerial dump to Boucher. And that allows the Rattlers pick up that puck, and they will start over. Ethan Bork quickly intercepts that one, and he makes a nice stretch pass. Ethan Bork back in. A drop pass in front. Zane Clausen was there to read that drop pass. And that shot coming off the stick of Jordan Riviere. And Zane Clausen having none of that chance for Ville Marie. So with 13:12 to go in this third period, we remain a tie at 3. Again, all the goals in this contest, all 6 of them came in the first period. Again, nothing in the second and nothing here in the third period. It's just been a very tight, entertaining low-scoring game as far as the Bradford Rattlers are concerned. Most Rattler games, you expect them to at least crack 5 goals. Maybe 4. 5 could be stretching it, but 4 at least, right? But sometimes you gotta tip your hat to the opposition. Ville Marie has come in showing no bus legs at all. They did fall behind early, but they quickly picked themselves back up, and they kept falling behind. They kept getting up, and they kept coming back at the Rattlers, and they're doing so here. Dylan Henry, one of the newest members of the Ville Marie Pirates, he came over from a trade by the Bradford Bulls. Lamont tried to spear fork that puck into the zone, couldn't do so. Levitsky has to get there first, but Theron made a good move to get it away from Levitsky. Erickson went down. A chance for the Pirates there. Shot turned away by Clausen. The puck is still loose, however. In front of the net, Clausen is down. The puck is loose. It was right on the goal line until it finally came back loose to the possession of Ryan St. John, who can wheel it up the gut. He'll play it over for Finn Musey. He's into the corner. A pair of players go in together. He and Oliver Boucher collided there. Pavel Rodskov made a drop pass. Pardon me, it was Dylan Henry on that play for the Ville Marie Pirates. We have 12 minutes to go in this third period. Tied up at 3. You're looking at Rodskov. Stretch pass looking for McCarthy. A little too hot to handle, but McCarthy is first after it. Julian McCarthy pinned up, tried to work it back to the slot area. Couldn't find anyone in a white uniform there for the Rattlers. Rodskov couldn't get it all the way back down, and that allows his man, number 15, Oliver Boucher, to get into the zone. A one-handed effort made to get that puck to the slot area, but it's Gagnon getting it back to the blue line. Swallow a shot, glance just off the side of the post. Amir Mulagailov was giving chase after his man. Rattlers trying to regain possession, however. Lucas Wall picking up that puck from McCarthy. McCarthy and Rochon battle at the blue line, and they do it again. Lucas Wall got tucked down. Rattlers bench looking for a call. Same with the Pirates bench. Looks like both teams will be going unsatisfied here with the officials here in tonight's contest, as both teams have been penalized a lot here tonight. Thomas Diesley can wrap it around. Alfred Malmsway, Erickson is there as well, but the Pirates have possession. Dylan Riviere is all alone with Chartier heading towards down low, and he has it here. A near chance, nearly given away by the Rattlers, but it's Wachowski picking it back up, and he can slop it back into the zone. And giving chase now is Rodin. Rodin left it for, that's his man Wachowski back in front, looking for Godmer, couldn't quite connect there. Ethan Bork from his own end. He'll play it around to the play of Marco. 21 in black, you see him use his legs here. Getting into the Rattlers zone, trying to split the D, and he'll do so here. Great moves by Marco, and he made a backhand just wide of the cage to find the opposite way. Alex Jelena picking up that puck. He'll get it to the blue line. Swallow won't shoot. Direct it to Bork. He'll let one go, and he just shot it wide. Rodskov in a battle with Marco. Jelena coming in to help, and he tried to get it to the net mouth. He did so successfully, but Riviere was unable to slap that puck right in front. Rodin made a nice self-chip play to himself, and he gets that puck into the zone. David Mooney instructs a line change for the Rattlers as the Ville Marie Pirates have just iced this puck. Once your team does ice the puck, you are unable to make a line change. Pirates ice the puck. The personnel that were on the ice have to stay out. And luckily for the Bradford Rattlers, they just made this line change. Julian McCarthy will line in for the face-off. Daniel Suda and Jesper Eriksson are the defensemen. You see Eriksson with the puck now. He'll let a quick shot go, and he whipped it just wide. Daniel Suda back after it. He'll let one go deflected and skittered on wide. Oliver Lamont picks it up. He'll aerial it to center, knocked down. Suda can play it off the half boards and play it into the zone. Boucher first after it. He took a hit there from Skripnik. Drop pass, Gabriel Theron. He got the zone and a chance there, and Gagnon got sent to the ground off the hit. Riviere back up, and now Steven Levitsky takes it for the Rattlers. Levitsky just overskated that puck. A nice pitchfork effort was made by Dylan Henry, the newest member of the Pirates. Skripnik, a nice reverse hit on Lamont. That's a good way to finish your shift for Skripnik. Ville Marie Pirates with possession, and they quickly give it away as Rodskov slaps it back in, and the Pirates will start to get out on their own breakout. Whistle sounds and too many men on the ice has been signaled. But on who? And it's going to the Ville Marie Pirates. They have been caught with too many men on the ice. So with 8 minutes and 39 seconds to go in this third period, the Bradford Rattlers have themselves another power play. Right off the face-off, lots of action in front, and down on the ice is Finn Musey. Not sure exactly what happened there. Is Devin Rapley, head trainer for the Bradford Rattlers, comes out. He's at the blue line to just make sure that Finn Musey seems to be all right. He's getting escorted by Pavel Rodskov, and they will head back onto the bench. Yeah, it's Finn Musey giving it to the Ville Marie Pirates. Okay, watch yourself, that could be penalized. As I'm sure you guys are familiar with these Bradford broadcasts, you'll see some players kind of chirp at the ref and then end up getting themselves a penalty, but thankfully not here. Power play again for the Rattlers. Godmer in, stopped by all day, rebound for Burns in front there, and he couldn't quite connect. As Eriksson can see Levitsky take that puck in their own end. Levitsky now to Eriksson. Eriksson off the boards. He tried to find Rodin, slapped but not out of the zone. Levitsky picks it up. He goes wide and cuts to the slot area. His shot denied by Audet. Levitsky in the battle. 2 Pirates against 1 Rattler, but Rodin comes out to even those odds. 50-50 battle into the corner boards. Rodin battling hard and effectively. He has it now. Getting to Levitsky. A backhander rising shot there turned away. Eriksson from the blue line. High slot shot turned away. Rebound for Godber. Alday's a stop. And it's still loose and the puck was touched with a high stick. So the face-off will be coming outside the Ville Marie Pirates zone, but the Rattlers were buzzing there on the power play. And the Ville Marie Pirates got to thank their lucky stars and especially thank their netminder Maxime Audet, keeping this a tie game at 3. Still a 1 minute and 8 seconds of power play time to work with for the Bradford Rattlers. Defensive zone face-off for the boys in white. Eriksson, Levitsky now to Godmer. Hunter Godmer gains the zone. He'll go wide into the corner. Got pressured off the puck, but now 2 players from both teams come into the corner boards battle, and it's broken up shorthanded by Matthias Chartier, who has a goal here tonight. He'll quickly wrist one on goal. Zane Clausen catches it with the glove. He wanted to play it, but he held on just a little too long. Referee blows the whistle, and it'll stop play. So the faceoff will be coming in the defensive zone for the Rattlers, just to the right of Zane Clausen, the goaltender here tonight for the Rattlers. Just 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go in this final frame of regulation time. 43 seconds to go in power play time. Shore had a chance for Boucher right off the face-off. Shot was blocked, and a chance here for Oliver and Malm. He'll leave it for Adam Witkowski. Adam Witkowski, he'll go wide. He's pressured off the puck, and another penalty coming up to the Pirates. St. John got it to Rodskov. He'll play catch with St. John. He has it now. He'll get a shot through, and it just deflected on wide. Finn Musey touches it, and a whistle, and what have we? Rattlers had possession of the puck here. Pirates are barking at the official to try to blow that whistle. They finally do so here. Maybe a potential injury or something we didn't quite see. But the whistle did sound when the Rattlers had the puck, even though they didn't even take the penalty. Tristan Guman heading into the box for Ville Marie. Glorious chance for the Bradford Rattlers. They have 23 seconds of 5-on-3 power play time to work with until they are 5-on-4 again for, I'd say, a minute 40. Hooking was the call on Tristan Guman, the Ville Marie native, wearing number 16 in black. 5-on-3 power play. David Mooney throwing out the big guns here tonight. to try to regain the 1-goal lead for the Rattlers. Tie up on the faceoff. Rattlers with possession, however. Erickson leaving it over for Hunter Godmer. Roding signals just to calm it on down, and a chance for Musey in front there was denied by Audet. Pirates try to clear the zone. They can't do so. Good play by Erickson. One player set to come out of the box for the Pirates. We are 5-on-4. Rattlers trying to get a shot away. It's blocked there. Levitsky has to hurry. He's quickly on him. I'm not sure if he heard him. Sven Musey, his shot kicked away by Audet. He lost his goal stick on the play. Levitsky, he'll tee one up, but he can't let a shot away. He looked for a slap pass. Sven Musey will go to the blue line to Steven Levitsky. Levitsky back down low to Musey. Sven Musey, who's back on the ice after taking a high stick after a face-off early moments ago. Levitsky back down low, a sharp angle bid, whipped it off the side of the cage, and that puck corralling all the way out of the zone with a minute left on the power play. 6 minutes remaining exactly in this third period, a 3-3 tie. Let's see what the Rattlers can do here with 50 seconds of power play time. Sven Musey. He had a big playoffs last year for the Bradford Rattlers. Pass across looking for Levitsky. He's in a race after it. He beats his man Lamont for the puck. Roding a backhand effort. Goes to Musey's way. Sven Musey behind the net. Now into the corner. Has Godmer just in front of him. He won't use him. Now he does. Hunter Godmer back to Musey. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Godmer takes it. He tried to get it on the backhand. It comes to the high slot. Picked up by the Ville Pirates, Dylan Henry. And he'll just slap it back down the length of the ice. Godmer with 15 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Zane Clausen slapping his paddle against the ground to signal. Penalty is about to expire, and now we are back to 5-on-5. Very, very strong kill by the Ville Pirates. Give credits to their PK unit. Budkowski picking up that puck down low for the Rattlers. He was felted away, and Riviere coming in to help him, but Budkowski can drop it from Burns. Burns will then head to the front of the net. Another penalty upcoming, this time against the Rattlers. Most important time of the game is right now. Another power play, this time for the Ville Pirates with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third. Bork, he'll go D to D. Ethan Bork will pick it up. He had a choke up on a stick, and so did Gang Young to receive those respective passes. Down low into the corner. It gets over to Taylor J. Swallow. 19 in black, a hard pass across to Riviere to the blue line. Bork, a shot there, handled by Clausen, and he will cover. Zane Clausen has been tested. Maxim Audet has been tested. Both goaltenders have let in 3 goals, and they only came in the first period so far. Oh, look out, Clausen dangerously playing into the corner. But so far in the second and third period, both goalies have been perfect. Lamont getting by Levitsky. Across a shot, Clausen said no, down low, denying the bottom half of the net, denying the Pirates captain. Rattlers get a clear. Audet leaving it for the skillful defenseman Ethan Bork. Working his way into the zone, getting by St. John behind the cage. He'll do a full lap. Bork will stop on a dime and saucer a pass to the near point. Down low into Lasada. Chance there, and the Pirates score. It's Dylan Henry on the power play. you're the Ville Pirates, you're thanking your penalty killers for that goal. Even though the Pirates got that goal on the power play, the amount of penalties that the Ville Pirates have killed from the Bradford Rattlers, putting all sorts of power play pressure on them. They bent but didn't break, the Ville Pirates. And after all of that, they have their first lead of the contest, a power play goal by Dylan Henry, and we have 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this third period. Again, power play goal from Dylan Henry. Pirates have their first lead of the contest, and it is late in this one. A saucer pass into the opposite corner from Roshan. To the blue line to Theron. Theron, he can go D to D. A shot there from Boucher, deflected en route. And it goes over to Rhodeskov into the corner for Daniel Burns. He'll spear fork at the opposite wing to Daniel Suda. Just under 3 minutes to go. We're approaching the time where head coach David Mooney could pull the netminder Clausen. The question is, at what point do you do it? Do you do it later or do you do it earlier? These are the risks that go involved with pulling your netminder down by 1. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this third period. Rattlers throwing out everything they have right now. Their top players are on the ice. That pass coming to St. John at the blue line. His shot never got through. Blocked there by Boucher. He'll peel it around for Ethan Bork, who seems to have been out there forever during this whole third period. Dylan Henry, the latest goal scorer, has it. He's pressured off the puck by Hunter Godmere. 2:10 to go in this third period. It comes over for Roshan. His snapshot never got on through, nullified by St. John. A battle after it. Godmere getting punted into the corner there by Roshan. It comes out of the zone. Alfred Malm after it, but it's broken up by Levitsky with 2 minutes to go in the contest. Levitsky had his pocket picked. Bork lost his stick. Newsy missed the hit. That pass separates both defensemen from the Bradford Rattlers, so Clausen plays it up the middle, right to the possession of Taylor J. Swallow, who can slap it back in onto the netminder Clausen, and then the puck is handled by Erickson with 1:40 to go. Expect this breakout for the Bradford Rattlers. Oh, look out, but a giveaway there. I was going to say, if the Rattlers can break that puck out, expect the netminder Clausen to make his way towards the bench. Levitsky has it. He's in the zone, but he lost the handle on it. Roshan playing it away for Gabriel Theron. He'll get that puck out of the zone. The net is empty for the Rattlers. 6-on-5 for Bradford with 1:10 to go in the third period. Shot at the empty net. Bullseye. Oliver Boucher puts the hammer, and that will end this hope for Bradford. Pirates lead by 2 goals with 1:07 to go, and the Bradford Rattlers will call themselves a timeout. They need 2 goals in 1:07. Unanswered goals from the Ville Pirates. They tied the contest at 3 late in the first period. Second period, no goals, and until this period, it was a power play goal with 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the period. It was scored by Dylan Henry. The assists go to Jordan Riviere and number 91, Matthias Chartier. We're just waiting on the official announcement on that empty net goal. That goal coming at 1:07 seconds. The goal scorer, Oliver Boucher. Assist on the empty net goal was the captain, Xavier Gagnon. Rattlers still have the net empty. It's still 6-on-5. Rattlers need 2. They have 1:07 seconds to work with. Bad news for them. The Pirates have possession of the puck. That one deflected off Rhodeskov. Icing will be waved off. He's after it first. Picked up by Gagnon, and he will score for the empty netter. A couple years ago when I was doing games with Joe Todd, I'd like to give Joe Todd a little shout out whenever I can. He helped me out greatly in the early goings of doing play-by-play and color commentating for the Bradford Rattlers. He always told me about bus legs. How many times have I mentioned bus legs? When teams come in from a great distance, like Ville has, all the way to Bradford, you can expect them to start the game kind of sluggish and then continue that theme to the rest of the contest, but not tonight. Not tonight. You just got to tip your cap to the Ville Pirates, and especially number 30, Maxim Audet, who has been terrific here tonight. 30 seconds to go. It is 6-3 for the Pirates. In my opinion, I think the most noticeable player in tonight's contest was for the Ville Pirates, number 5, Ethan Bork. In my opinion, his play resembles Eric Carlson. Very smart, offensive-minded defenseman. Ethan Bork's not the biggest player on the ice, but he uses his speed to his advantage and his mind to his advantage. His hockey IQ is off the charts from what I've seen here tonight. Ville, you've got a tremendous defender, and you're going to have yourself a well-deserved win here tonight with 10 seconds to go in this contest. St. John will just hold it behind the netminder Clausen until the clock runs out. Ville Pirates empty themselves after losing here a couple weeks ago in a blowout 10-1, stormed their way back into the BWG and sealed 2 points away and handing the Bradford Rattlers their first regular season loss in regulation. Pirates 6, Rattlers 3 for Nick Stella. And the Bradford Rattlers organization, we bid you all a good hockey night. For now.